Now, start with the definition of the curve. Curves generally used in the highway or railway work where it is necessary to change the direction of motion. In during the survival, there are two straight lines meet at a one point. For a smooth movement of the vehicles, they are providing there is a one arc in between these two straight lines. This curve is called as a curve of the road or track. The providing of the curve, it would help the smooth and safe movement of the vehicles and for the comfort of the passengers. The curve required may be in the horizontal plane as well as a vertical planes. Accordingly, the curves are classified as horizontal curves as well as a vertical curves. Next, we discuss about the classification of curves. Horizontal curves as well as a vertical curve. Horizontal curves means curves are provided in the horizontal plane to have the gradual change in the direction are known as horizontal curves. In that one, there are three main classifications are there: simple curve, compound curve, and reverse curve. Coming to the second one, vertical curve. These are the curves provided in the vertical plane to obtain the gradual change in the grade are called as a vertical curves. Next, start with the simple curve. Simple curve consists of a single arc of a circle connecting two straights. It has radius of the same magnitude throughout the length. So, just observe this figure. These are the two straight lines. They will meet at a one point. So, smooth movement of the vehicle, it is not possible at this point. So that's why there is a curve is provided here from one straight line to another straight line. So the whatever the radius of this arc is there, same from this origin. This type of curve is called as a simple curve. Second one, compound curve. Compound curve consists of a two or more simple curves having different radii bending in the same direction and lying on the same side of the common tangent. Their central lie the center lie on the same side of the curve. So in this compound curve, there are two arcs are there with there are three different radius are there. Just observe here. In this diagram, this is the first arc and this is the second arc. These are the two main tangent and this line will be act as a common tangent for this curve as well as this curve. In this compound curve, there are two radius. For this one is radius 1 and for this curve the radius is 2 R2. For here the centers of these two arcs will be on the same side and bending of these curve in the same direction. So this type of curve is called as a compound curve. Coming to the third one, reverse curve. Reverse curve is made up of a two arcs, again same as it is compound curve, but in this reverse curve the radius of the curve will be equal or different and bending of these two curve in opposite direction with a common tangent. Similarly, just observe here, this is the reverse curve, this is the main tangent and this one is the another main tangent for this curve and this will be act as a common tangent for these two curves. For here the radius of these two curve will be, maybe it will be same or different radius, and the bending of these two curve in opposite directions, and centers of these two arcs will be in opposite directions. So this type of curve is called as a reverse curve. Next, we discuss about some definitions and notation related to the simple curve. So these are the number of definitions or notations of the with respect to simple curve. Start with the back tangent. Back tangent is the previous to the curve is called as the back tangent or first tangent. So just observe here, from this point to this point, the curve start at this point. So from here to here, the whatever straight line is called as a back tangent. Similarly, second one, forward tangent. The forward tangent means it is the following the curve is called as a forward tangent or second tangent. So here this is your forward tangent at this point to this point. Here it is follow the curve to the straight line. This line is called as a forward tangent. Next we discuss about the one more definition, that is point of intersection. Point of intersection means if the tangents back tangent and forward tangent extended, at some point these tangents will be meet at a one point. This point is called as a point of intersection, or also it is called as a vertex. Next definition, point of curve. It is the beginning of the curve where the alignment changes from a tangent to a curve. So the whatever this point is here, it is the point of curve. At this point, the alignment changes from the straight line to the curve. So this point is called as a point of curve. Similarly, point of tangency or end of the curve. Here alignment changes from the curve to the straight line. At this point is called as a point of tangency. Next, intersection angle. The angle at tangent is provided here. This is your intersection angle. The first tangent is extended at some length. The angle between the this line to the this tangent line is called as a intersection angle. Similarly, tangent distance. It is the distance between point of curve to the point of intersections. This is the point of curve and this is the point of intersection. The distance between the along this length, distance between the point of curve to the point of tangency. This distance is called as a tangent length. Similarly, the distance from the point of intersection to the point of tangent. This is also called as a tangent length. Next, we discuss about the one more definition, that is external distance. It is the distance from the midpoint of the curve to the point of intersections. Just observe here. This is the curve. The midpoint of this curve is at here. From this point to the point of intersection, this length is called as a external distance, that is denoted as a E. Similarly, mid-ordinate, it is the distance from the midpoint of the curve to the midpoint of the chord. This length is called as a mid-ordinate. It is denoted by the m. Next, length of curve. It is the length of the curve from the point of curve to the point of tangency. This length is called as a length of curve. And similarly, the joining of the point of curve to the point of tangency in a straight line, this line is called as a long chord. Similarly, normal chord, a chord between two successive regular stations on a curve. And subchord, subchord is any chord shorter than the normal chord. About these normal chord and subchord we will discuss in the later. But you must remember that normal chord will be, length of the normal chord will be equal to the with respect to length of the chain or tape. Then subchord means what? It is the smaller chord. The length of this subchord is lesser than the normal chord. Definitions. One is right hand curve. One more it is left hand curve. If right hand curve, if the curve deflects to the right of the directions of the progress of survey, this is called as a right hand curve. That is, if your progress of survey is from here to like this, it is going like this. In that condition, the bending of the curve, it is right of the progress of the survey. This curve is called as a right hand curve. Suppose if progress of survey is from here to like this, in that condition, this is the progress of the survey line, and the curve bend is, it is left side of the surveyor. This type of curve is called as a left hand curve. Okay, these are the some definitions and notations of the simple curve. The whatever definitions we discuss here, these are the definitions here written in the